Thank you so much for joining us on a Monday. I've got a special guest on the line, Kristen Ludwig from House of Nubs. How you doing, Kristen?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good. Now, House of Nubs is a very interesting name. You get to tell us right now why is the organization, it's a 501c3, but why is it called House of Nubs?
Yeah, you bet. The House of Nubs is named after a bird named Nubs. The organization was named for the bird. He is a handicapped bird with one foot and one nub who was rescued from the home of a bird hoarder, hundreds and hundreds of birds living in a very wild environment, but he survived that experience, and since then we've been using the story of his rescue and survival and his ability to reach out to people and take a new lease on life to inspire kids. So that is Nubs.
So Nubs had the opportunity to overcome some things, and I love the fact that you guys are utilizing this cute little bird as a teaching tool or maybe a learning tool for children, and they're able to hear stories about how they can overcome things. And along the way, you guys have put out a couple of books. Tell us about the first book that came out.
Yeah, the first book is called Nubs, A Little Bird with a Big Story, and that's the true story of Nubs and basically of him and me meeting and the rescue and all the things that he went through and the life that he's living today. It's a photography book for kids with an emphasis on kids' grades, kindergarten through fourth grade.
And then there's a second book that came out after that. What was the second book?
Yeah, our second book is called Remy, A Little Bird with a Big Imagination, and similar to the Nubs story in that this is also a bird that was rescued, but he kind of goes on a journey of the imagination in this book. And so there's a lot of artwork and a lot of really, really amazing photography, and it's a lot of creativity and imagining and having hopefulness for your future.
That's awesome. And then there's a third book that's available right now. It's just coming out. What is the name of the third book?
Yes, it's just starting to ship this week, and it is called Miles, A Little Dog with an Eye for Friendship. And it's about how two very different creatures can look very, very different, but sometimes even if you look very different from someone else, you can help them just by being their friend. So it's a lot about friendship.
And in this book, Miles is a puppy dog, and he befriends a rabbit, and that's a true story, right?
Yes, all the books are true stories, and they are all books about creatures who live in the House of Nubs, which is my home, and it's a place where rescued animals can get a new start at life.
And you go around and speak and do things like youth programs, and it sounds like a really fascinating thing where the kids get to see these little animals and they get to learn a little more, and it just sounds like a really cool thing that you did putting this House of Nubs together.
Thank you. Yeah, we do some live visits. We meet with foster kids or tornado survivors or any kind of groups of children that might need us. We do a lot of stuff online as well through our YouTube channel. So we have a House of Nubs YouTube channel where people can also follow our videos, and we have a web series on there as well. So really you could be anywhere in the world and enjoy Nubs, and we have fans literally all over the planet that are enjoying his stories and getting to follow their lives.
That's awesome. Now, what did you do before House of Nubs? Because you in 2012 is kind of when you and Nubs first met. What did you do before that prepared you for all of this?
Well, I'm a biologist by degree, and I have years of experience both in animal advocacy and animal rescue and training, rehabilitation work. And then I've been volunteering with children for many, many years. So I started more in therapy dog work, but I've been doing this stuff for a long time. And then I also have a background in marketing, and I've been working in marketing in product development for a long time. So it all kind of came together to be able to do a blend of things that I'm fairly good at, but also things I'm very passionate about.
Well, it's really neat that you found a way. Before we were on the radio program, you were talking about how when you were with the kids, and the kids were asking questions about Nubs and the missing leg, and if he should be forgiving that person, and you realize that they're asking questions not so much about Nubs, but about something going on in their life. And it was so awesome of you to recognize that and realize that I can utilize this opportunity to help people, and you've capitalized on it. So, Kristen, thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been exciting to find. We really think we found a niche and kind of a gap in childhood education where, everyone in life is going to go through something hard. And so to have an animal role model something that you look at as another creature, that you're interested in their story, but also that you can learn a lesson from them. I think we see that resonate with children, and it's something that we all need as human beings, the ability to bounce back through adverse situations.
Very good. And the third book is available starting this week. They can get it. Where do I go to find a copy of the book, Kristen?
Well, they can find it through our website at houseofnubs.org, and they can also find it on Amazon.
Awesome. Kristen Ludwig with houseofnubs.org. Kristen, thanks again for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Definitely. And if you'd like to know more, go to the website and check it out, houseofnubs.org. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.